As relations between Cuba and the U.S. continue to improve, more people are considering making Cuba a vacation destination. During this recent spring break, some NAU students got the chance of a lifetime to travel and experience Cuban architecture in a week-long trip to Havana. Earlier today, I spoke with some members of NAU's interior design program on the style of Cuba.
Color. They love color.
While some students were on vacation, Assistant Professor Melissa Santana's class was getting an up-and-close look on Cuban aesthetics.
Cuba's architecture is kind of frozen in time since we have an embargo with them. So it's like basically 500 years of architecture all in one city. So we went to Havana specifically.
The group spent a whole week soaking up the culture that for so long was closed off to the American public and remains surprisingly intact.
We would get to see, an Art Nouveau building, and then we'd walk and we'd get to see, a Gothic or Art Deco building, and then that could be right next to a glass building that's like all steel and super modern, so it was really cool.
Having been to Cuba previously, Professor Santana thought it would be a great opportunity for students to see how different cultures recycle their history.
They've spent a lot of work doing rehabilitation projects, taking these older buildings and turning them into restaurants, hotels, daycare centers, museums, things like that. So it's a great experience for the interior design students to see how they can take older buildings and turn them into new uses.
Although it was an architectural trip, it sounds like those students had a great time learning about Cuban culture. NAU hopes to explore learning opportunities for Cuba for students in different majors over the next few years.